I don't know if I can finish this game before Friday. We will see. Might just have to do Iconoclast at night and then send that one back. Finish this when I get back. Just need to send one back for Bloodstained. Don't want to rush it either. Scholar. Somebody's stolen one of the tombs. That's Sigma and Alpha Scape groups. Yeah, I could join you at some point here. I'm trying to slam through this game before Friday, but I don't think I'll make it.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austerity.
Sounds like the Stanley Parable fucking voice, man. I did them solo, they're not too bad. Or are you guys having trouble?
But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago.
Only 8. Oh, waiting for the cues. Yeah, most people probably doing the final one, because that's where you're getting your loot, but... Alpha or whatever. Where's the final one? Sigma, I don't remember.
Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I'm sure keys will be easier later. American weekend. 8 AM, everybody's asleep. Alpha is. Oh, you're doing Sigma right now. Okay. How far into Ivalus did you get? Sector guys. Fucking shit on my glasses. Oops, this auto played. Like I can understand what they're saying while I play. Ivalus was the alliance raid for Stormblood. That's what lets you upgrade your gear from 380 to 390, or was it 390 to 400? It was the one that's like Final Fantasy Tactics and 12 inspired.
No need to get all flustered.
Or not even inspired, it's just straight up.
There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn.
Oh, you probably haven't done it. Or you haven't finished the next
The
quest.
answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
This is like Crystal Tower. You just go read a bunch of story and then do the next part and then more story and so on.
Yes, Professor. Let's see.
This dude's putting on this
I
pressure.
believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion.
Nice, man.
On the other hand, our fair Atlastan was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have
the
it that 8
princess is
clans
here.
did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Wow. Stimulating.
Hello? Splendid!
Mercedes. That's always a hell of a name, man. Teresa.
Oh,
What's her deal? Therese.
Professor Albright.
Your Highness.
The truth of the matter is,
But of course! Mm-hmm.
Okay.
indeed.
Very astute of you. The truth is...
She got the hots for him.
With pleasure.
I thank you.
Indeed. Ah. Good day.
Farewell.
Ah, Therese. Yes? Do you have...
No.
The mysterious mystery. The jelly girl, man. Why is she so jelly?
It's me, Cyrus. Mm-hmm.
I think you just have free access to the special archive.
With
Maybe you have to
pleasure.
get permission every time, but he probably gets permission every time just to go through the channels.
Actually,
Titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge. Well titillated,
I
my
see.
man. Titillate you, Mercedes.
Many thanks. What have we here? An interesting dilemma.
Professor Albright. Hmm?
The truth is,
I see.
many thanks.
The stolen tome.
Cyrus Albright, by your request.
Maybe it's gonna be the headmaster.
Do enter.
Sounds like he's got a shitty voice. An evil voice.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the Special Archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
What a cock, man.
Enter.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
A picture of himself on the wall, man. That's the sign of a fuck.
Hello there. Sure is rain.
Can I help you?
A moment of your time.
My apologies.
Say it is not so.
Actually,
Aho!
Somebody steal the key, or was it one of the people who owned the key?
Indeed!
I see.
Leave it to me.
Take care.
Not incredibly modest, is he? But he seems good
Time
enough.
to do some research.
Hijacking and getting super juiced. Fucking scrutinize. No. Doesn't sound like it's easier to steal the crown off the king's head when you got fucking help like this. Scrutinize work the same way as inquire? It must. Maybe it depends on the story too.
Pah!
Gambling debts. What a guy. He's just gonna outright ask the headmaster. Big balls on this one.
Splendid.
Wouldn't be him then, unless that's part of his plan.
But of course. Oh.
I doubt it.
No.
I mean, money would be a good enough motive, but... Oh yeah, he didn't understand the value.
Which means that...
This chapter seemed cool.
Yes.
Trying to look for a game that is way harder than it should be. You're just looking for a super
Shall
hard
we
game,
begin?
man. Could play one of the I wanna be the guy games, man. I wanna be the boss, she's free. That game's pretty hard. Underground. The hell? But why?
Now then.
Okay, yeah, that does work the same way. Give him some shit here. Oh, he's just like the mage. Lightning damage all foes twice, ice damage all foes twice. Deals the HP and weakness of a single foe. That's all AoEs too. Interesting. I mean, that could be good. Would really just depend on who's all left. Up Nara. can definitely argue that that amount of like utility would be really nice. Like having that all that damage and the extra hits and shit. We'll just have to see what the other guys are. Primrose is definitely on the chopping block, but
Flame, protect us!
we'll see. No, he just auto does that, and that's pretty useful.
I appreciate it, really. Now, what next? Oh, flames, rage, rock!
What next? I'll do my best.
Give him a smack.
What next?
What is the logical course of action?
My turn.
What's yours?
Might as well take some shit.
I'll not be defeated. I hope I grow more able.
Turn this down just a touch. Smidge.
I've done my research on you.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Out of my way.
Don't
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Now, what next? Oh, ice, here's some fruit.
I'm trying to think how we're gonna want in the long run, but we got 2 more people to get. We'll figure that out then.
I appreciate it, really.
What next?
Start using my pets more. Use my pets more and capturing more dudes.
For such battles.
I really need to save the huge pet. Shit stuck in my throat.
Well then.
I guess an ambling bones and shit don't count as capturable monsters.
Letting the hunt begin.
No, they do. go to the killer bug.
What is the logical course of action?
Because it's really strong, I need to make use of it more.
Coming, if thou darest.
That's where her good shit lies.
What is the logical course of action?
Pets.
Well then. I hope
You just
I
weak to
found
like
the
all melee or something. The thing is, he'll be pretty boring gameplay wise. I mean, it'll be cool because he's got, you know, big mix of damage, but it's like that's all it really has. I was like, this is good, but like, as a single, it'd be better if you just had like a single target heal. Like, how many situations are gonna be in where everybody but her dies? And that was really worth the mana, but I feel like it's still maybe the best call. Augment when allies, elemental defense. I mean, that could be good if I just need to do some stuff with her. I'm not gonna be able to do too many. Like, getting that on everybody without boost is gonna take a while. This could be useful in like a fight, but I don't know. That 50 might not be that expensive later. Let's see. More max SP. That's good. I could always use items to revive people. Not my go-to, but I have plenty. Probably always will have plenty.
Whoops. Letting the hunt begin.
I don't have that many AoEs here. Just like using this guy.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Now, what next?
Well then. The flame guides us true.
To give her some mana. So it doesn't fill you up once you up your max capacity.
Time to teach you a lesson.
The old bone boys.
Keep it up.
Letting the hunt begin.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
They're always on death's door, man. Pretty sure 5% of 700 something is more than that. I think it goes off their max HP.
You should have studied harder.
That means somebody else is probably gonna get provoked as well. They seem to be copying the abilities at least once.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
So there's the problem, then. This is just random. It's better for like bosses and shit.
I appreciate it, really. Now, what next? Oh, flames! Rain! Rock!
My turn now.
My turn. I appreciate it, really.
Coming, if thou darest. Thou didst fight with courage.
Probably grab another skill for him. Oh, pretty close. Might have missed him at the bottom, right? Might come back through and check in a bit.
This is the beginning of your end. My turn. I appreciate it, really.
Letting my arrow fly and
I'll not be defeated.
Out of my way.
Well then.
Okay.
I am not made for such battles.
Lightning damage. Could buy the cheaper one. Nah. The expensive ones. cheapo last.
What?
He's really the culprit. Why did he give himself up at the
Excuse me.
gambling debt then?
A moment of your time. Come now. The truth is,
Huh?
oh, is that so?
Smells like a boss to me. After your bloody meddling on that stupid dog too.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
Out of my way. I appreciate it, really.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Nope.
Letting the hunt begin.
Our bows work here.
A torrent of arrows.
Nope.
An interesting dilemma.
I guess familiars are the way to go. I'm targeting down Cyrus pretty hard there.
Keep it up.
Letting the hunt begin.
I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
Out of my way.
The Tome Taos.
I'm ready. Are you? I appreciate it, really.
What next?
Well then,
Should wait to use that buff. So that's like my strongest move here. Easily.
Oh, flames, rage strong.
Keep it up.
What is the logical course of action?
Letting Letting the hunt begin. I honor thee, my
The
court.
god, the Frostbear, dude. The king of kills. Doesn't. I didn't see that I did it twice, dude. I need to be checking for that.
Just so. Say it is not so.
Put him in the clink.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Another perpetrator, man.
Actually,
15 years. I'm attacking the headmaster.
I see.
How did you not notice, man?
yes.
Long lost magics.
Actually,
Most intriguing. Is Artemis?
Doubt it. And that jealous bitch, like, try to get him in trouble or something. For some crazy reason. That I'm sure makes little sense. Didn't seem like a bad person though. But she didn't say much.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Not jealous chick.
Oh. And you believe this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple.
Sure, it's easy for him to try to get rid of him here after the old paper he released that this guy didn't like.
A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing fieldwork in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity.
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
True enough, man. This guy seems pretty
so.
based.
Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
I'm sure something he doesn't want people investigating.
As regards a certain tome. Now, if
Yeah,
you
there you
will
go, don't
forgive me,
tell him.
I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
I'm sure the headmaster was hoping this would be a little shittier for him.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question.
A jealous bitch, man. I hate people like this. Just because she doesn't have the balls to talk to him more. Why would you do it that way? It really is dumb.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think we would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the
There you
world
go, man.
and see what
Making
can be
it.
learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate.
Based scholar, man.
So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, Whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
So fucking caught up in the education, man.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same.
If she had the hots for him, she should have probably went about it a different way.
If only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Still like fucking Giga Scholar, man. Turbo Chad Scholar.
Professor. Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.